Cord Electric users. This is the Cord Electric Players Guide, episode 11. This is going to be for the auction. Audio quality might be a little bit worse. I don't have my microphones here. But I did want to spend a few minutes taking a look at how the auction is going to work. So this is going to be two different episodes. One, how to prepare for the auction, and one, the actual auction itself. We're going to actually have the auction draft room that we'll see, where I have a fake auction that's going to be going on in about 5 minutes. So, taking a look here, I have this fake league right now, the Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test. When you are preparing for the auction, one thing that you are probably going to want to do, and this is a big emphasis, is to look at the player rankings tool on this left-hand side. The player rankings tool allows you to choose how you want the players ranked. Now, you can just do sports lines projections, which may be adjusted slightly for our scoring system, or do draft averages, which would probably be a bad idea considering it's probably roto-esque. Or you can customize your list yourself. Now, these are fake keepers and stuff, but you'll get the idea. We have all these different keepers here. Okay, at point guard, I want Steve Nash to be the highest in the auction. Well, as long as they're past it, the keepers obviously don't matter. But when Steve Nash is up, that player will be ranked highest. Okay, I really like what Marcus Thornton is going to do this year. I'm going to put him just behind Steve Nash. So now in the auction, it will rank Steve Nash and then Marcus Thornton and play that accordingly. Now, the big key there is if you're in the auction the whole time, great. You've got no need for that. But if you leave, if you disconnect, you lose internet access, you don't show up, you decide you want to leave halfway through or something because it's 8:30 and you want to put the kids to bed and you can't stick it out, whatever reason, that list is going to be there for you as protection. If we have to put you on autopilot, or you got to put yourself on autopilot. So I would highly recommend customizing that list if you get a chance, or at least just be aware of that, because this auction is going to come, and it's going to come rapid fire. Let's see, how much more time do I have? 4 minutes. So when that player rankings tool is going to be useful from that standpoint. Now, when we bid in the auction, how we set it up, online live auction draft, all players, it's all 15 players. Keep in mind this, we've got 90 players that are kept. That means we have exactly 90 players to go through for the auction. Everyone needs 15 players. So, if they take a minute apiece, and I'm guessing it's going to take more, that's an hour and a half right there. We're starting right at 6 o'clock. The program starts at 6 o'clock. I can't really change that. So the program starts at 6 o'clock, again, Central Standard Time on Monday. And it's going to go. So if you're not there, if you're not ready, if you can't figure out your computer, whatever, it's going. It's happening either way. And if you're on autopilot, you might, get a bid for, you might really, really like Marcus Thornton for $5.5 million, and you're not going to be happy about that. So I would highly recommend getting into the draft room before, 6 o'clock. It's easy to get into the draft room on the website, Draft Central. Just click on Draft Room. It'll pop open this screen here. And then we'll have each of our little logo. Make a logo for yourself so we can actually see your little team logo there, and that'll kind of help out. You can see we've got different salaries and things listed. So the big key for the auction itself, some rules-wise, is that we are bidding on want, not the multi-year salaries. The system can't really handle multi-year salaries in the auction itself, but we can simulate that by increasing the actual salary. You'll notice here that I'm putting in $10 million more than our real salary cap. 687 means $68,700,000. Our real cap is 58.7. $58,700,000. Now I'm putting that $10 million buffer in case you do multi-year deals. Now remember that if you do a one-year deal, which most of the players in the auction are going to be, if I want to bid $2 million on whatever, Marcus Thornton, that he's our example du jour, that's $2 million, so that's even, very simple. But if you're doing like if you know that you're going to do a multi-year deal, that's fine. I'm going to bid but you're still going to bid the want value, so I'm going to bid $2 million. Now you may later on, his actual cap impact will be less, $1.3 million for the first year. If I do a 3-year, $1.1 million, so it might be considerably less, but you're still going to bid that in the auction. Well, how is Sportsline able to handle that? Well, the only way we're able to handle that is by putting your cap for the auction $10 million more than what it really is. So you can go above the cap. Just keep in mind that you're going to have to assign guys to multi-year deals in order to get under that. So I did a $10 million buffer, so that should be well enough for even a team that's putting 3 guys on a multi-year deal or something. But it also is a clean round number. So you know that, okay, if I have 22 million, if it says I've got 222 left, well, I minus just $10 million from that. So I really have 122 left, which is 12.2 million. So it's $10 million above. I know it's a little bit confusing, but it's really the only way we can do it to make it happen properly. Now, as we kind of finish off here, keep in mind that when it's time to bid, as we'll look at, you'll have 60 seconds to nominate, 15 seconds per bid. And the way that we're going to do the auction is when it comes into play is, again, you're going to bid want. We'll take a look at the room in this next episode. But we're going to have this room open. This room is the final word. We're going to try to make that happen. I will also have the program open myself. I don't know if I can update it in real time because of the speed, but I will have it open. You're going to want to know contract values when you're thinking about want there. And I'm also going to have a Skype call, 312-428-4333, 312-428-4333. That is going to be the phone number for the Skype conference call that if you want to be along on it to kind of help you along in the process, that's going to work. Now, this auction is happening, so I am going to stop this episode, and we're going to go to the next one, taking a look a little bit more in detail at the actual draft room. Thanks.